Do you see these dots on the page? Each one's a month in an adult's life, assuming you live to 90. If you're 18 right now, this is how many months you've got left, at least in the best case scenario. Take a second to let that sink in. Probably fewer than you thought, right? Well, brace yourself. It gets worse. About a third of that time, you're asleep. 126 months go to school and work. 18 months stuck behind the wheel. 36 months cooking and eating. Another 36 cleaning and handling daily chores. 27 months go to showers, the bathroom, and personal care. Do the math, and in the end, you're left with just 334 months. That's it. Best case. This is where your bucket list comes in. This is your shot to chase your passions, travel, and leave a mark on the world. How you spend this time. That's what shapes the quality of your life. But it's not just about using time, it's an investment. What you do with your hours today builds your tomorrow. Your body, your mind, your character in the future, they're the result of your choices right now. The average 18-year-old in the US spends 93% of their remaining free time staring at a screen. And that doesn't even include school or work. Just let that sink in for a moment. Think about it. Kind of depressing, huh? Now imagine you're 90 looking back. Someone hands you a breakdown of how you spent your time since 18. You see all those chances you had to do what you loved, but didn't. Why? Because you were distracted. So ask yourself this. 26 years of my life on screens. What was that investment for? How did it change me? Was it worth it? It's no secret. Too much screen time is tied to stuff like depression and anxiety. But lately, scientists have found it's not just about mental health. It messes with how our brains work, too. When we're glued to screens, our minds are constantly bouncing between bits of info. Picture this. You're scrolling Instagram Explore. Videos max out at a minute. In 1 hour, that's 60 minutes, you're watching 60 clips. That's 60 different scenarios, 60 different vibes, different people, stories, and moments. And in that hour, you're slamming your brain with everything it can process. Look at this. Feel sad here. Compare yourself there. Learn this, cry here, laugh there, send this to someone, remember that person. We're draining all our energy with this overload. Energy we need to build our future, to create something real. You're training yourself to be distracted 24/7. Think about it. How's that hitting your job? Your relationships? Your ability to chase what actually matters to you? If you're always jumping between short bursts of content, how are you supposed to find the deep focus you need for the big stuff in life? Why does scrolling social media turn into an obsession? At first, it's all fresh and exciting. New stuff everywhere. But pretty soon, that thrill fades without you even noticing. Yet you keep going. That's when you lose control. What started as a little fun flips into something obsessive, almost OCD-like. Picture a dog digging in the same corner every day, chasing a bone that might not even be there. It digs and digs and digs, but never finds anything. You'd feel sorry for it and think, that dog's not okay, wasting 3 or 4 hours a day digging for nothing. So why do we keep at it? Social media algorithms are crazy smart. They use this psych trick called random intermittent rewards. You never know when something wild will pop up, so you just keep scrolling. It's like a gambler betting over and over, hoping for that one big win. You scroll, 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 and then bam, a weird, jaw-dropping video hits. A random twist, a dangerous stunt, a street riot, someone leaping off a skyscraper. These moments slam your brain with a dopamine rush, hooking you to chase it again and again. But here's the bad news. The damage from too much screen time isn't just about mental health or brain power. Every social media platform pushes a message. Those messages shape our beliefs, how we see ourselves, and the way we view the world. Without us even realizing it, social media is shaping our thoughts, beliefs, and even our identity. Instagram subtly tells you that your worth depends mostly on your appearance and the fun you're having. It pressures you to capture life's most special moments and share them with everyone, as if they don't count unless you do. It teaches you that having thousands of followers and fleeting approval from strangers outweighs a few real friends who'd stand by you on your darkest days. But do these things truly define your value? Or is it just an illusion we've grown used to? The idea that social media is free is a lie. It's free because you pay for it with your time. You don't fork over cash, but you trade something far more valuable, your hours. The more you scroll, the more profit these platforms rake in. Their entire business hinges on how long they can keep you glued to the screen. And here's the wild part. They're all in a nonstop race to claim the biggest chunk of your free time. So every moment you spend there is a moment less for real life. Are social networks really free? Let's crunch some numbers. Say an hour of your time is worth $20. If you spend 2 hours a day on TikTok, that's 60 hours in a 30-day month. That means you're practically handing TikTok $1,200 a month. Look at it from that angle, and you see how much we're paying for these apps. Now imagine us on social media. We scroll endlessly, hunting for something interesting, exciting, or special, but in the end, we come up empty and still keep going. I'm not saying social media is useless. It can actually be an incredible tool. It can connect you to new people. It can expose you to fresh ideas. It can even kickstart a social movement. But the key is learning to use it in moderation. Don't hit 90 and look back, only to realize that while you were dodging the fear of missing out, you missed out on life itself. Your time is your most precious asset. Don't give it away for nothing. Do you see these dots on the page? Each one's a month in an adult's life, assuming you live to 90. If you're 18 right now, this is how many months you've got left.